Inkling for some reason I just jive really well with for some reason.
Maybe you have an inkling of how they play. Womp womp.
That's awful.
You're not
Are we actually gonna beat the game? This is crazy.
We're doing
I think this
great.
is farther than we actually got in the story.
campaign mode where we had a.
I feel like
stuff.
it's also because there's not a lot of side stuff happening. We're not going back.
Yeah,
and...
we spent a lot of time doing the side quests.
Oh, these are attackable.
Yeah, those are
figured they were,
Triceratons.
but I didn't realize that they were actually attackable.
With the Triceratons in the 87 series were defeated in one of the goofiest ways possible. If I recall correctly, their whole thing was like reptilian domination, and Donatello basically tricked them into thinking that like turtles were the ultimate life form on Earth, and that Donatello was their king. And they were just like, "Oh man, we can't mess with these guys," and they just like left.
Ah! I got hit by the second wave.
As I flew through them like water.
Yeah, I got bumped by the first one, but...
Ah, Granddad!
Okay, shields are not fair, my dude.
Yeah, that's kind of antithetical to the beat-em-up genre. We can't block, so you can't block. We're also not letting you dodge, either, because that's just how you roll. We're protagonist privilege here. Whoops. I didn't mean to take that.
Oh, wow. Oh, we actually are vulnerable on their back. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, and plus you can do a charge attack. You hold up your regular attack for a second. You can deal with shield guys pretty handily. It's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah!
I don't
Oh,
use
look,
this
it's
often as
Dracula!
I should, but... Hey guys. Why couldn't Dracula's wife sleep at night? Because of his coffin! Hey.
I'm gonna have to remember that though, because literal actual Dracula is a character.
That's true. Literal actual Dracula is a character in Snekberg of all places. Yeah, you guys know there's actually Snek lore? It's coming soon, but...
I'm just realizing if you get to pull off a full taunt, you get full meter.
Yeah, I mean, there has been Snek lore for some time, actually.
There has been. In fact, like, some of it has kind of come about incidentally. Like, the original name for the city was going to be Snekopolis. The only reason it's Snekberg is because the Super Nintendo Sim City couldn't fit that many characters. Okay.
Oh, handle this, he says, gets immediately one shot.
I tried to block that, but okay.
Granddad, no!
I can help you. I'm sorry, I'm not doing very good at reviving you there, Ditaku. I'm sorry.
I tried the body block, but it didn't work. Ow!
Granddad, no!
And,
Oh,
like,
come on, I was hitting him.
Yeah, there weren't enough characters for Snekopolis, and so at the last second, I changed the script to Snekberg. And so it's
Honestly, I think Snekberg is a better
Snekberg's
name.
punchier, you know? There's just something to it.
Oh. Are
Yeah,
we gonna...
if they get
oh man,
thrown
I
off
want to
the
go to a
ground.
better game like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
That's a litmus test for who the oldest people in my audience are. Yes, please.
Glory to the Triceraton Empire.
Kneel before Zorax!
Funny enough, like, the Triceratons had a republic in the original comics. They were not an empire. They were very imperialistic.
You know what's funny? When I hear Zorax, I think like, you know, ask your doctor if Zorax is right for you.
I mean, yeah, I see that.
Zorax,
This taunt is actually broken.
Well, it's Master Splinter. If he focuses for a few seconds, he can literally just, like, put a dude in the ground in no time. That was actually
That's true.
an interesting bit in the 2012 series where Splinter gets controlled briefly, and he could basically just make short work of his students, and they're like, guys, I had this horrible realization. All these years, Dad's been going easy on us.
I think I remember that. It's like running.
Well, I mean, when all you are legs, you do what you do. But yeah, Dad's been going easy on us all this time. Yeah, Splinter's got the moves. Actually, the 87 series ended in a very interesting way, because it was supposed to continue, and didn't. But the season finale of, I believe, season 9? Splinter is like, oh, you have learned everything that I can teach you, and you guys are now full master rank ninjas of on your own. And while they wanted to continue the series, well, let's be real, times changed. And suddenly, you know, Batman and X-Men the Animated Series was the comic book hotness of the hour. Not that those shows weren't great, they were. And the 87 series had a hard time finding an identity in its last few seasons.
I remember I had a couple of VHS tapes of the Batman animated series, and never really watched a lot of X-Men though. Not for lack of liking them. I just never really watched them a lot.
It's pretty good. I mean, the as much as the 90s cartoon doesn't particularly kind of, you know, have the same. It's not as crazy as the actual comics. It's a lot more accessible. It's not absolutely bonkers like 80s X-Men actually was.
But they did a good job pacing their stories. Whoops, I forgot that actually hurts us.
Oh wow!
I think I made that mistake last time in this stage too. And actually it crossed over with Spider-Man, the animated series.
Do you remember when you said it's Morbin time and I need some plasma?
That's the thing, it's like, yeah, let's make a movie about a Z-list Spider-Man villain who's, like, not important at all. And then, oh, guys, it's a meme. Let's put it back in theater so it can lose some more money.
It's okay. Sony Pictures of America.
I'm being perfectly real. That was the most, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, disconnected I have ever seen a company make a decision for.
Really
God,
couldn't have
Frozen.
happened to a nicer megacorp.
Oh, come on!
April needs that.
Yeah, I said April, get that.
Watch out, Luffy poisons! You know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying. That said, actually, the Eastman and Laird were huge fans of Marvel and DC Comics, and there was some early sketchbook work I remember seeing where they dressed up the Turtles as several of the Avengers and X-Men characters.
What? The comic that was a send-up of Daredevil, they're big fans of him. What? No!
Yeah, especially as, like, it's kind of in continuity with Daredevil, technically. Yeah, here's something that'll definitely make some connections. The canister that came out of the commercial truck and hit the kid's tank with the turtles in it. Yeah, that's the canister that blinded Daredevil.
Huh. Interesting.
So why didn't Daredevil become a mutant?
Because it didn't touch him. It was still in the canister.
Oh, wait, I have a question. Wait, how much do you actually know about Daredevil?
Not a great deal, just the basics. Daredevil's
I was
not
gonna
my
say,
thing.
because I actually watched the Netflix series before they pulled it out. I watched a lot of the Marvel stuff when it was on Netflix. In that series, Daredevil is not 100% blind. He can apparently see, like, silhouettes and shadows and stuff like that. Is the original Daredevil completely blind, or was he
I believe
always
he was
kind of...
created to be completely
He's completely blind.
He had
The
like
only
a
way
sense
he
of
can-
echolocation, basically.
Yeah.
And,
Sorry to bug you, turtles! I'm sorry, what am I anyway?
you're pretty fly for a white guy.
Oh, wait!
Oh, boy.
In the comics, I'm black!
Yep. The 87 series was genuinely afraid of having an Asian guy boss around a black guy. And so they just made him a white guy. And then later in the series, they created a random twin brother for him named Barney Stockman. That's the thing that happened. And the one running gag he had is the Turtles kept confusing him for Baxter. That's the one joke he had. Did I mention the 87 series gets kind of dumb after a certain point?
I think it
Yeah.
did. Ow!
I mean, the fact that Baxter has a gun that shoots a laser fist. I mean, rather than just shooting a laser, it shoots a laser fist. I mean, that's a special type of dumb.
Maybe he's a big fan of Green Lantern. I don't know.
Ah!
Oh, I thought I was in the same spot.
Wish we could break those, you know? Actually, I've heard some rumors that they're talking
Got
about
'em.
maybe doing some DLC for this game.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
It'd be cool if we could get, like, alternate costumes where you'd, like...
Okay, somebody pick up that gun.
We're taking this gun with us. This is our gun now.
Oh, we tied again. What the heck?
Dang.
Am I about to become Happy Chaos Splinter?
Just remember. Oh no, Splinter. Looks like you found out.
The old dome has seen better days.
The Technodrome is a wholly original idea of the 87 series. It literally came out of nothing, basically. And like that's kind of a thing that bugs me. Like I was saying earlier, is like modern Marvel fans are going through what Turtle fans had to endure in the 80s and 90s. It is now it's all a matter of like, oh, this material is readily accessible, and so I'm going to learn everything I know about the lore from the movies and the like Netflix shows. And then everyone who's already been a dyed-in-the-wool fans for years and years and years reading these comic books are like, no, this is all wrong. And that's been me since the mid-90s. That's me. I'm the angry fan yelling at Cloud.
You know, you're one of the. It's fans like you that make me, worried to ever say like, yes, I do in fact actually enjoy Star Trek, because I know if I say yes, I enjoy Star Trek.
But you know what?
One of those fans, because inevitably that's what happened. They're like, yeah, you're one of those Tismy fans that's like, they fired too many photon torpedoes.
No, see, I don't care about that.
He parted his hair on the wrong way.
What irks me is these people are like, I grew up in the 87 series, and I'm like, oh, you're ever gonna like research deeper, like look at the source material and see all the neat other stuff waiting for you? No, just blind nostalgia. And I just want the new series to just be that again and again and again, no exceptions. Like the Rise of the TMNT just got like a Netflix movie. And I was like, you know what? I should give this a fair shot, because I've actually heard the movie's like way better than the series, and it is, but that's a low bar to hurdle. It's still just like, Krang Technodrome 87, Krang Technodrome 87 again, and I'm like, all the other cool stuff you could possibly be doing. No, okay. I shouldn't have had my hopes up for Rise of the Teen Turtles Go, but like, I was hoping for a split second that maybe someone along the way had gotten it through.
Maybe. Maybe.
They hadn't, no. Honestly, like, Rise of the TMNT is up and away one of the worst adaptations. In some way, I would argue it's actually worse than Saban's Next Mutation. Like just because it feels disrespectful to the source material. Like, Saban was trying to basically Power Rangerize Ninja Turtles.
It's Granddad.
Saban was trying to do for Turtles what they had done for Super Sentai. And they thought they had a winning formula on their hands, but it didn't translate. What Teen Turtles Go has done is just, we're just gonna like ignore everything and just make it up, and we're gonna turn Leonardo into another Michelangelo, but Michelangelo is also Michelangelo, and Raphael is just the 87 Leonardo, but more annoying. And Donatello is just like Chris Chan at this point, and I'm like, this is bad. This is really, really, really bad.
Wait, but you'd think that he would have a given gimmick, considering he was the mechanical one.
Oh, and he still is. He's still the omnidisciplinary scientist, but like they made him like this weird, like super.
Oh, no.
Oh, let me
antisocial-
revive him! Oh my god!
I'm like bugging out. The game doesn't know what to do with me right now. Thank you, Dad.
Good job, Granddad. We're not gonna put you in a home now.
You're not. We don't need to put you in the old rat's home.
No country for old rats.
Ow.
Ow! Wow!
Wow, you exist.
No!
I got him.
Got it.
Woo! Did you
Teamwork.
see that dodge? That was a great dodge.
Excuse me. I need this. Oh, no, I should have given it to you. I'm sorry.
I think we're all a little peckish at this point.
We are, but Talk has fewer lives than me. I should have given it to him. It's okay.
It's
We'll watch
okay.
each other. We'll watch each other's back. That's teamwork.
It's okay.
That's the real super power of teamwork.
Yeah, sure, okay, whatever. So, I'm just letting you know, if I'm given the opportunity, it's like Battleheart Heat's gonna become, oh crap, gonna become a cartoon, I'm gonna make sure that, it's gonna be as off-model, off-brand as possible.
And you know what? I'm gonna be that guy who has that fan blog. You know the one? And I'm just gonna be like, dude, this is all wrong. Why did they get Master's hair all wrong? He's supposed to be some scrawny dude with like a white man fro. And it's like,
Yeah, he is.
The cartoons. He's a redhead with a mullet. And I'm like, no, don't turn him into Billy Ray Cyrus. Master is
That's
not.
what the kids want nowadays. We have to listen to the kids.
What's old is new again. It's terrifying. Old Snek yells at Claude. I mean, that's kind of how it feels sometimes.
That's how I feel sometimes,
Ah,
depending
yes.
on what we're talking about.
Chrome Dome, who was built to oversee the production of a miniature technodrome while the turtles were off planet. And his weakness? He has a singular steel plate in his back. Yes, he's made of adamantium, which is so strong that no weapon can actually break it. And except they ran out at the last second, and instead of taking some structurally superfluous part to cover the weakness, they just slapped a steel plate on it and called it good enough. And Donatello literally puts his bow staff through it and destroys him. Oof. Mode 7, very cute.
Tell you, this taunt into special was pretty OP.
Whoops. Wrong throw.
Down.
Throw, Itaku, throw! Uh-oh. No.
I got him.
Protect us, Dad.
Oh, I didn't have meter. I thought I did. He must have punched me out of it.
Oof. Oh, now it's my turn to be unconscious for a second. Oops.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Nice.
I can do it. I'm not a journalist.
I'm a regular journalist, not a games journalist. Oh no, that's still kind of just as bad these days. That still means you're useless and incompetent.
I like that we all just special him right there. We really wanted him dead.
Yeah, this dude is like just is a damage sponge, so it's like
Not the
defeated.
least. Not the least amount of enemies this time.
I think I was on the floor for half of that, so...
Well, some battles are just like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
wait,
on,
what?
Granddad.
Lost arch enemies.
Yeah, I think we're further now, officially, than we were in our campaign file.
I smell a new story.
Deep breath.
Whoop. Oh, geez, those are bad. Well, this one doesn't seem to be a local track.
Does not seem like... Oh my god, that was the wrong direction! Oh!
Alas, poor Dad. I knew him well.
Any comment?
It's like those cartoons where it's like, stop hitting me in the face! You get hit in the face like 4 times!
Where you get punched in the gut and he's just like, thank you.
Oh, okay, so when I don't need to let's see how
When
it
the
is.
throw is no longer relevant, you pull it off with absolute vigor.
Yeah.
Teamwork is the way.
And like,
Any comment?
one of the things that is glorious is trying to describe just how weird some of the Mirage comics can get. Like, there was one arc where, for some reason, they were near a swamp, and Raphael gets bit by a leech. And the leech starts drinking the mutated blood, so the leech turns into this horrifying mutant monster and starts, like, attacking the turtles. And then Raphael turns back into a regular baby turtle for some reason. And then they end up beating it because Raph, like, bites it while he's in this turtle form and drinks his own blood back.
Is it a pizza monster?
Yep. Yep, there's a couple different types of pizza monsters, including a Xenomorph parody fairly early in the series.
Well done. I will not put you back in the aquarium.
Teamwork is the way.
You see, if Seth MacFarlane made a series, that's basically the way it would be. I'm just saying, that's the way it would be. Everybody would be trying to kill each other, as you know, all 4 of the turtles and Splinter. That's sad that that's the way that modern entertainment is now.
Sad but
Now-
true.
Now I'm sad.
That's like the thing with Marvel and DC, is like the best idea Marvel can get is, hey, what if good guy fought other good guy? And the only idea that DC can come up with is Batman, evil Superman, Batman, everyone dies, Batman.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the way they've been treating Superman lately.
Yeah, it's like,
Ah!
it's just
Ah!
You okay, Oliver?
remember, April, first you say no.
Wow, okay.
Then you give him the ultimate scorching zinger of, I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey.
What?
There was an anti-drug PSA, and it aired for a long time as like an eye catch 2 episodes of the Ninja Turtles. And the whole thing is like, there's these 2 guys in high school, and the older kid is like, hey, you want some pot? Like, in the middle of the hallway where everyone can see them. And, like, it cuts away to see, like, what the other kids, like, are saying. Like, what should he do? It's like, oh, he needs to get out of there. And then it cuts back to the kid, and he's just like, I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey. It's like, oh, that's your, like, amazing one-liner to shut up your bully. And, like, at that point, he'd probably just, you know, give you a wedgie and then dunk your head in the toilet.
Nerd! You're right, you don't deserve my pot. Only cool kids.
This costs actual money. You're not cool enough to be in on this. Ah, that lava pit is so inconveniently placed. Is that a golden shredder idol? Ah! This is so derivative!
Apparently it activated the trap card.
Yeah, it did. I guess Leo is now Indiana Jones. It's not the weirdest costume they would have put him in, especially as at one point they dressed him up as Captain James T. Kirk. Literally, that's a thing. There was a Star Trek Ninja Turtles crossover series of figurines.
Why?
I don't know. They were running out of other toy ideas.
Is the way.
Any comment?
They have to keep reviving each other so the same HP is just kind of going around and around. Hopefully we'll get a full pizza here soon. Oh, ask and you shall receive.
Speak of the turtle.
Couldn't have come soon enough.
Is this the homage to the, when you're in, like, 10,000 BC or whatever? In the original game?
Same character, yeah. Slash showed up in a couple episodes, including one where he ended up becoming super intelligent due to alien genetic mutation, and he started talking with a British accent for some reason.
Because British people are just that intelligent. They're smarter than the average bear. That's the Paddington Bear, specifically.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That checks out.
You know, honestly, that's a thing, like, Whatever happened to Paddington Bear?
Still around. Actually, my parents just came back from a UK vacay, and they actually found Paddington Bear merch while they were there.
Wow.
Oh, they opened and closed again.
They're trying to keep us out, but they're teasing us. Come on, guys, we're gonna ding-dong ditch the Shredder.